Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book, and
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn it on.
Good morning to everyone.
Hello, boys and girls.
Hi.
Look at you in the studio up early on a Tuesday. Normal kids just want to go to bed, not get up early. You're like, I'm going to do some work before I go to school.
Yeah.
And it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mariana.
Yay.
Although she's just going by Mari now.
Yeah.
Right.
It's easier to write.
Not to be confused with her grandmother.
I love it. Hi, guys. Welcome back.
Happy to be here. As always, happy to be here.
Talk to me about your Easter.
Where should we start?
I love it.
You're the one who wanted to talk about it, so go ahead.
Well, like, my grandmother cooked for 22 people when there were 6 of us.
There is something to be said about that. Me from a large family, I have taken probably a decade to adjust to only cooking to the 4 people that are underneath my roof, one of which doesn't even eat my cooking. So it's like 3 people and I'm still cooking for maybe 10. Your
Which
mother
one?
also is that way.
Which one doesn't eat your cooking?
Lily doesn't eat meat. And then she doesn't
Oh.
like anything the way that I make it. She'll make her own.
Oh, so she made her own Easter dinner?
Basically. Well, we went out.
That's right. Oh, and you guys weren't here anyway. You were
We
away.
did. We went to Fogo de Chao, which was Lily's choosing. When you go to a Brazilian restaurant that serves you meat, and Lily goes for the cheese bread. So I spent $60 on a plate of cheese bread. It was epic. Happy Easter, everyone.
No, Mari she was going to make my sainted mother's famous cheesy potatoes that my mother always made
Good.
at holidays. And Mari took out the package and she didn't think there were enough. So she opened up a second package and then she made it. And then she realized that the package that she didn't think was enough said serves 11.
Right.
So she made potatoes for 22.
I think it was perfect. When I saw that lovely, cheesy, runneth over bucket of potatoes on your dinner table, I said, we might go over the settings. I think we're going over there. That looks good.
There was more than enough.
I was in a food coma. I came home and I went to bed at 5 p.m. I woke up like something I don't even know happened to me at 1:30 in the morning. And I'm like, oh, I went to bed at 5 p.m. Of course, now wide awake at 1 o'clock in the morning, trolling the internet. That was not a nice place for me to be. So
You didn't go back to sleep after that?
like at 5.
Oh, okay. And you had to get up to 7.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it did not work out for me in that fashion. Nothing worse than going to bed in a food coma.
Yes.
Not great.
And Mariana made brownies for dessert.
Yeah.
I know. I heard you had brownies because I was asking Hank like what your favorite thing is if I had time yesterday, but I was going to make you like a little personal cake, but I don't get credit for it because I didn't do it. But you had plenty of brownies, I hear, so you're fine.
Yes. She likes to bake, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe we need to hook you up with one of the bakers from our makers market. This weekend, by the way, Knockabout, we've got our first makers market of the season. Small baby makers. We've got 3 different bakers there.
Oh,
One
really?
that does vegan cupcakes.
What?
Uh-huh. One that does cookies, and then one that does other kinds of baked goods. So it's kind of nice to have a little variety,
Back up for a minute. What are vegan cupcakes?
not made with anything that we would eat.
Oh, I mean anything that you and I would eat.
Like eggs.
Okay.
Yeah, like no dairy whatsoever.
No dairy whatsoever.
No.
Kind of like a flourless.
They look fabulous, so I'm very curious to try them because they look gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I think that is the way of the world right now, that we're trying to eat with less of all of the food that's probably killing us. So
Yeah, but that's no fun.
no, it definitely isn't fun, but they look fun.
Oh, okay.
So she's actually got the cupcake machine that's in the mall right now. So if you've walked into the mall food court,
Yeah.
there's this hot pink baked goods dispenser
Mhm.
where you can get cupcakes in the mall.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, that's hers. Herbivore Patisserie. Very much excited. E for All girl. And she's going to be at our makers market at Knockabout. So looking forward to it.
And that starts at 11 a.m. or 12?
11.
11. Okay.
11 a.m. sharp. We've also got a fundraiser going on for Heroes in Transition.
Okay.
So we've got a brew and we've got a seltzer that is devoted to Heroes in Transition. It happens to be my Team Hazard. Go team.
All right.
So if you'd like to come and make a donation to Heroes in Transition, we will happily take that off your hand. I know Craig has been crafting some really nice charcuterie boards that he's made himself.
Okay.
And we've got just a bunch of other people and wonderful raffle items as
Right.
well. So
Now, I know you're 12,
What?
but the brew isn't for you.
Okay.
You're still not
Mm-mm.
old enough.
Okay.
Okay.
they do make a really good root beer though.
I don't like root beer.
Well, we tried. Grab yourself a non-alcoholic seltzer or a juice box from the cooler. That's what we've got for you.
Right.
There's always juice boxes.
So you guys were talking about slang before we went on this morning, and I had no idea what you were talking about.
Right?
But you guys were killing yourself laughing.
There is so much that was unveiled to me over the weekend while I went away with my children. We snuck off to New Hampshire for a couple of days just so that we just did not participate in Easter and did our own little Easter. We went for a hike in the woods where there was still snow on the ground, me
Cool.
with poor ill-fitting shoes. So I watched this like fabulous 90-year-old Nana cruise by me. And meanwhile, I'm looking like haggard, holding onto a stick and any tree that was in my wake because I was not prepared for this hike in the woods. I went swimming. Now I can't move my shoulder. So,
You went swimming
Yeah.
in the woods?
well, there was an outdoor pool.
Oh, okay.
So it was like freezing, but the hot pool. It was actually very cool.
Because we've been in New Hampshire and it's been cold, and we've gone in the outdoor pool and it's been,
There was one heated pool and there was like one not.
yeah, which was wicked cold.
Yeah, that's
I still
crazy.
went in it.
Oh, I know you did, but
I was not about to be cold plunging. So, how do I feel about LeBron James? Well,
well,
I'm glad you asked.
So I know that person in the YouTube chat. That's my friend.
Mariana was just showing me You Are My Sunshine with LeBron James. We were just looking at it.
and I had no idea what either one of them were talking about.
Well, he's ready for retirement, by the way. That is the conversation of the grown-ups of the day.
Yes.
The slang of the day is just rando LeBron James and You Are My Sunshine.
Totally. I mean, there's no connection.
No,
No.
that's pretty much what all of their stuff is. Like last night, as my son was gaming, yelling out, Kobe, Kobe. This is what they do when they're doing cool things, apparently. Making the shot, making the grade, doing the thing.
But Kobe's dead.
Kobe's ring, by the way, sold for almost $1 million.
Wow.
The infamous ring last night.
Wow.
If you don't know about that story, basically he gifted this NBA championship ring to his father. And somewhere down the road in their relationship, the father fell on hard times or something happened where they put it up for auction.
Oh, okay.
And then Kobe was furious. He actually took him to court,
Really?
his own father to court.
I never heard this story.
Over this ring.
Yeah.
And obviously the father was allowed to sell it because it was a gift and it
Yep.
was no longer Kobe's. But the scuttlebutt right now is that Vanessa Bryant purchased this quietly, secretly, anonymously for $1 million to put it back into the collection.
Right. That
I don't
sounds
know
like
whether
something
that's
she'd
real or
do.
not. Yeah.
She's very protective of the.
So that set a record over the weekend on Saturday for the most amount of money ever spent at auction for a NBA championship ring.
Oh, okay.
Almost $1 million. Kobe! All
So-
night long.
So where I saw the "You Are My Sunshine," it didn't
Mm-hmm.
make any sense to me. There was a post about the Patriots re-signed some linemen,
Yeah.
and the first comment in the comments was this: "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine," and I'm reading it going, "What?
Well, now you know.
What does this have to do with anything?" The whole song, the lyrics, and I'm thinking, I couldn't find the connection between "You Are My Sunshine" and the Patriots player they re-signed.
Well,
But
Bob
that's-
Kraft is done with them anyway. Good morning, Emily, Nate, Jackie. Thanks for joining us. Lynn, happy birthday, Mari, too.
So who started this "You Are My Sunshine" thing?
I have no clue.
No clue.
I was in technology, and the kid I sit with just told me about it one time, and I just looked it up on YouTube.
Nate says his time is coming to an end, and the only thing keeping LeBron going is that his son, Bronny James, should be in the league in a year or two. So I think he's waiting to play with him, but I don't know if his body is going to connect with that.
No, because LeBron's 40.
Yeah.
And he's been playing. He didn't go to college. He came in right from high school. So he's been playing pro ball since he was 18.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of, that's what, 22 years?
So the slang of this meme is basically like, oh, you're cute. That's old. Go home. Oh, look at that cute old man. So that's "You Are My Sunshine." Good night.
I'll leave.
Good night. Go to bed.
So if either one of you sing that to me, I know
That's it. It's time to go.
It's
Get
time
out.
to go.
Time to go.
Go take a nap, old guy. Go take a nap, Grandpa. Oh my God, Grandpa. We did an open house over the weekend, and this young family came in with 2 little kids, and we had cupcakes and everything. So I'm showing the family around, and Mari is talking with the little kids, and they're eating their cupcakes, and they're asking Mari about what she does and what she's doing there.
Mm-hmm.
And the little girl, who was very sweet and very cute, kept saying to Mari, your grandfather. You know where this is going. Finally, Mari said, my grandfather? Who do you mean? The old guy over there with the fat belly.
Wow. Wow.
So, I mean,
Grandfather.
Grandpa. So now in addition to all my nicknames, I'm now also known
Pops,
as Grandpa.
I love it. Mari, you know what I hear here is you're looking good. That's what I hear from this.
Yeah, because she thought, I mean, never mind, didn't say father, said grandfather.
That's brutal, Hank.
Yes, I know. And
What's up, Hawk?
And I like that little girl too.
That's awesome. Out of the mouths of babes.
Yes.
Yes, and more slang. So after that, when I answered him with "I'm him," Cody was dying about it because I started watching this YouTube guy, and he's basically a middle school teacher talking about all the dumb slang that is out there right now. It's brutal, like Sigma, whatever that is. And then yesterday I used skibbity toilet in a situation. No. I absolutely did.
Grandpa over here doesn't know what you're talking about.
I did. And I used it in the right way.
Okay, wait a minute. Back up. Let's start with "I'm him."
Right.
Do I want to know this, Mariana?
Basically, I'm a god. I'm him. Like I'm Jesus. I'm God. I'm this. I'm that.
All right. So then,
skibbity toilet is bad.
Okay, we can't talk about it on the air.
No. Okay. It's bad. You don't want to be skibbity. It's a bad thing. Okay. Ohio, skibbity Ohio makes it even worse. So basically Ohio came about. This is like the new in Florida when we say Florida.
Yeah, okay.
Like this is the new thing. More stories started coming out of Ohio, and now that's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing.
Right.
So you say skippity Ohio.
Yeah, skibbity.
Thing.
Right. It's bad.
So what's the bad word? Skippity?
Skibbity.
Skibbity?
Yep.
SKIBBIDY.
ITY. Yep. Sure.
IDY.
Yep.
Which you guys will have to tell me when we're done.
It's just bad. It means bad.
Oh, it's not a bad word or anything. It just means skibbity.
It's not good. If you're skibbity, it's not good.
Okay. Okay.
Right. And then I got yelled at for saying it because I'm too old for it. But I did appreciate last night with my daughter's senior project that in her report on the back, which heavily featured her mom, which I was very excited about. My husband even said he was a little bit jealous that my daughter put my mom stood on business. And I was like, yes, that's good.
Right.
That's a good thing.
But you didn't
more slang.
But okay, wait a minute.
But when you stand on business,
yeah,
that just means you're a principled person, apparently. So I was like, oh, look at me. I made it in the slang in a good fashion. Yay.
Gosh, I'm learning so much this morning.
Yeah. Or gyat.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, trust me, I had an education over the weekend. I was like, what is happening? I don't even speak English anymore. This is ridiculous. Like, basically, I went into the brain of a middle school boy, and I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get out of here. I don't know. I'll let you know, though.
Well, I thank you, Mariana, for not using these words at home.
Yeah.
I
be
don't
happy.
even understand them.
Perfect. No one does. This is the thing. They just
Okay.
start getting used, and then everybody understands it and assumes that's the culture and what people say, right?
Oh, okay.
What do boys in your school yell out, yeah?
No.
Means butt. Stupid. No, Nate, that's lit. That time has passed. We're olds now. Just accept where you are. We're old. You no longer have to speak to it. Nate wants to know, Red Sox looking nice, though. What are your thoughts, Hank?
So far, so good.
Listen, Cody was bragging about their record. Meanwhile, this boy has played baseball for one season of his entire life. I don't think he's ever watched a full Red Sox game,
Oh, really?
but was bragging about them because we were in first place and we had only played one game.
Right.
I was like, okay, buddy.
No, we won big last night, so we're 3-2. Unfortunately, excuse me, they're playing out on the West Coast, and I just don't stay awake that late.
Yeah.
You know.
It's okay, Grandpa. You are my sunshine. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Mari says he will never live this one down.
Oh, the grandpa one? No.
And Emily said, it's okay, Hank. I'm out of the loop too. Happy birthday, Julie Cardinelli says to Mariana.
Hey, Julie. You know Julie.
Good
Julie
morning.
Julie from Florida.
Please tell me it's warmer in Florida. I know part of New England is facing snow this week.
Yep.
Because this is where we live, in a non-tropical rainforest around here.
Right.
I'm so over it.
And it's going to rain like crazy here. Like 2 inches or something in the next 24 hours. It's insane. I don't want to hear anything about a drought this summer.
I know.
Dear God, no.
Right? Let me water my lawn in peace.
Right.
I want to hear it.
There should be more.
The aquifer is full.
Right.
Well, to the point where we've got those sandbags going on now, which it's causing a problem.
It is.
It's now new Lake Mashpee over here. I don't know what's happening, but when it rains now we've got an excess pool over here. We had like frogs and other wildlife living in it for a few days. I'm like, don't plow through that puddle because you'll kill something. I think there are fish in there. I don't know what's happening. This is what happens when you try and take it upon yourself to start building sandbags around places.
Right.
And now we've got a full-on new pond on the roadway. It's obnoxious. I'm not going to be Gladys Kravitz today. Not having it. We got plenty of those in my neighborhood.
Oh, we got Gladys Kravitz the other day.
Oh, did you? Tell me more.
We got a letter from the association
The Villages.
telling us that the storm door that we've had up for not 1 but 2 years is not the official kind of storm
Oh boy,
door.
you're causing a problem. This is ruining the flow.
Well, like, we saw like 7 different houses with the same screen door as us. Like multiple.
Multiple.
I wonder if they got sanctioned as well.
Oh, probably not.
Yeah, right. Oh no, just you.
No, just us. I'm convinced. Maybe a slow down lady who, decides she's going to take
You weren't
it.
slow enough. We're gonna give you a demerit on your door. Door demerits for you. I can't imagine living in a community where everyone has got their nose in everybody else's
know.
business.
Now, Mariana
Not theirs,
and I,
though. Don't look
Mariana
at
and I
mine.
were out Easter afternoon because we've got the eighth hole behind us.
6.
Sixth hole.
Oh,
behind
you've been a
us.
little
Six.
golfer.
One of them holes. So
It's 6.
Sixth. Okay. So there's a golf hole up behind our house, and so we were out there before dinner. We were chipping up on the green and everything, and then I came in and I thought to myself, okay, I wonder if there's somebody out there who's gonna complain
100%.
because you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to play. You're not supposed to do what we did, even though the golf course isn't open.
Right.
You just can't like go out in the backyard and I'm just waiting.
You've already been sanctioned. You just don't know it yet.
Oh, probably.
They're typing up the letter in the room in the basement somewhere. One key at a time.
Time. Well, well, they still haven't
This is
decided.
what I imagine.
They still haven't decided what kind of a floor they're going to put in the ballroom.
I was gonna
Oh.
say that.
Go ahead.
They're arguing over the floor to put in the ballroom in the like
Community center.
community
These are life
center.
and death decisions, you know. It's going to be the last floor that any of them see. So they need to make sure that it's right. They need to make sure.
3 studies and 3 architects later,
That's it.
they still can't figure out what kind of a floor
That's it.
they want.
He is a rebel. Absolutely. Show up. Look at Mariana. She's a rebel. That's what they've got. Funky doors. They're golfing when they wanna. And that damn ballroom
Spikes.
floor. Watch out. There's changes happening at the Villages. You didn't know it yet. Mariana, you have been in real estate since birth. How old do you have to be to get your real estate license?
18.
Look at her. She's already ready. She's like, I've already passed the test twice. So I'm just waiting for the years to pass. How is it now feeling 12?
I don't know.
No. Just
No.
easing into the day.
Yeah.
You got to, ease into these things. You can't go too quick.
That's right. I really appreciated when we sat down to start the show and she's like, I still feel 11. So gotta wait till you're 18. I feel like that you should be able to change that and go into the family business.
Okay, I hope so.
Right?
Because the business already has her name on it.
Right. She
Mari-
just needs to slide her face in there.
Mari Senate Plus. We got Mari Senate right here, folks. So the tradition will continue.
That's awesome. But I love the fact that you have done these real estate open houses with your grandparents for so long that you could probably run one by yourself and know when something is off, which I think is pretty epic. And also give people estimates and walk it around and let them know, oh, you should probably do that, or maybe that, or that might sell better if you do this.
Oh yeah, she can take people around. She can, walk into a house, and I forget what house we were going into. We walked into one house. Oh, these floors! Did you just redo these floors? I love these floors. And you were like, what, 8?
That's it.
Remember that.
Yeah.
She's an old soul.
Yes. Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Megan. Thanks for joining us.
Which Megan is that? That's not her mom, Megan. is it?
No, it's my girlfriend, Megan Pearl, who just has a brand new puppy.
Oh, okay.
Your puppy is very cute. I get cute aggression. So anytime I see something cute, keep it away from me because I want to squeeze it.
And you could break it.
Right. Exactly. Keep me away from it. Today is National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. Just throwing that out there to our trivia goers.
And what do you have for lunch today?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Look at you
There
on
you go.
brand. You're
Right.
allowed to take that. We were
Yeah.
never allowed to take that in school
Why?
because of the peanut allergies.
Oh, the person with the peanut allergy moved to the other side of the school.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. It took a village.
She got moved because this one kid who's not in my class anymore used to put peanut butter on her desk.
Oh, that's so mean,
So,
though.
I
You
know,
don't
she was
taunt the
nice.
peanut kid. You just make them move to the other side of the school.
She was nice.
Yeah, it's not their fault.
No. What I want to know is when we were growing up, or certainly when I was growing up, there was no such thing as a peanut butter allergy.
I think it's because something to do with the formula. From what I had heard, there was a specific type of soy formula
Yep.
that made this more prevalent.
Mhm.
It's still only about 4% of the population, but
Oh, yeah.
I mean, some people get it so bad that they can't even breathe the air in your peanut butter breath near them, which is
Right.
terrifying.
Right. When I was a youngster, there used to be a chain of stores called, I think they were called Kennedy or Kennedy's. And it was like an ice cream store, except you could go in and get fresh peanut butter
Yeah.
and not butter in the sticks, but they would like scoop out the butter for you
Really?
and everything.
Ooh,
Yeah. That was a long time
that
ago.
sounds fabulous.
That was a long time
Now we
ago.
just got a little machine in the grocery store at some grocery stores where you just hit the little button and you get your fresh little peanut butter.
Right.
I like those machines.
And coffee. I think they did coffee too.
Ooh, that's nice.
Where you would, they ground the coffee and everything. for
Bring
you.
that back. Congratulations to Mashpee High School. They've finally got a little funding for a community garden, and they're going to be growing vegetables that they're going to be feeding the children,
Oh, really?
which I think is fabulous. I think every high school should have a community garden. It's not only good for your mental health, but also you're feeding food that you know where it came from. So
Mhm.
I think that that's amazing. Not that if you gave my children some vegetables that they would be down for it. They're a little better as they're older, but not much.
Oh, Mariana used to eat vegetables all the time.
Because I was a baby. I ate anything.
Oh, what did I see in the food news today that was not an April Fool's joke yesterday? Did either of you get pranked?
Yeah. My class went to lunch and the teachers just like moved the entire room. They were just like threw chairs and desks everywhere.
See,
and we had
that's
to put it
fun.
back.
That's good old-fashioned fun.
And then there's the ones that the Sandwich Police Department did.
So good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little corny and obvious, but it took me a minute. I kind of double took, and I was like, oh, the sandwich police arresting the sandwich guys.
Yeah, for transporting sandwiches over state lines.
Yeah,
or
they were
something,
out of
yeah.
town sandwich guys, though,
Right.
to be fair, in a
Yeah.
very cool car.
Yes, they were. It was AJ Lizio and Mark DePercio were the guys with the sandwiches, and they had a 1940 Chevrolet meat wagon hot rod that they were
A
carrying.
meat wagon.
That they, well, see, that's the meat wagon has also another name,
Okay,
but we won't go there because it's morning and some of us are old.
thank you.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, if you go to the Sandwich Police Department blog, and again, folks, we talk about the Sandwich Police Department all the time and what they post on Facebook, and some of it is just really clever, and the rest of it gives you an indication as to the kind of BS that they put up with.
Oh, so many good, crazy crimes. I love it. Lots of Ohio going on over
Yeah.
there.
No, stop.
Lots of it. I'm telling you.
Like the woman who called the police saying her 17-year-old daughter received a credit card in the mail. And it was one of those, come-ons, and the credit card is
Well, yeah,
actually
like the
fake.
paper credit card.
Paper
Yeah.
credit card, yeah.
Like we'll got you just, take
But they
this to
called
the
it-
bank and we'll give you 20 grand.
What they called the police.
Yeah.
Why?
Because everything's a scam now and you're never too careful to check and make sure it's not safe. And, it is jarring when you get credit card offers, not for a 17-year-old, but for your like 11 and 12-year-old to like, why is their social security number out there? Why are they sending them these offers? Something is amiss here. But that's how it starts now. It's kind of freaky.
Oh, it is.
Like the one time I was at a playground and I let like something fell out of my pocket. I think one of the kids' healthcare cards. And I got a phone call from the Mashpee police asking me where Lillian was. I'm like, what do you mean? Oh, is she okay? I'm like, what are you talking about? They thought she was old because she has an old lady name. I was like, yeah, old lady's always at the playground.
Right.
No, she's a baby. She's fine. It fell out of my pocket.
I just gave her an old lady name. Where did you get Lily from, by the way?
Oh, well, she was going to be Lilith. I actually think that would have been a better fit.
Lilith. like from Cheers, Lilith.
Yes, well, also from like the Lilith Fair, Lilith in.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. No, the Lilith from Cheers, I think would
have been a better fit.
Would have fit her.
Yeah, we changed
You don't know
last
this show,
minute.
Mariana, it's okay.
No, we changed last minute, and it should have still been Lilith. In fact, a couple of our friends still call her that because they weren't sure which we ended up with at the time.
Oh, so they think Lily's just short for Lilith, and
Exactly.
it's okay.
Yep.
Well, just like people started calling Mariana Mari because they thought her name was
Exactly.
Mariana.
Yep.
And then she just became Mari.
That's it.
Which now she's Mari anyway, but except at home.
And 12 years old today.
Yes, I know.
So cute.
I know.
I saw that Velveeta, not for an April Fool's Day, released hair dye.
Isn't that the mac and cheese company?
Yes. So
Wha-
you can have your hair colored mac and cheese gold,
Don't even think about it.
I don't like that color.
Okay.
right? Phew. They had a different color, then that would be one thing. You got blonde hair, so you don't even have to bleach it. You can just slap the color on. Most of it's vegetable dye anyway. I mean, it's not forever. It's only hair, Hank. It's fine.
Only hair.
It's only hair. Grows back. You know
Right.
this.
It eventually turns white.
Yeah, there you
so
go.
Doesn't make any
Well,
difference
listen,
anyway.
Grandpa, we're going to have to start throwing some color in there. What about Velveeta Gold for Hank? He'll look like a cartoon character. I think you would look like a Ken doll. I really do. Mari, what about a little Velveeta Gold over there? No?
No,
I'm down for it.
no, no.
So last night it started off a little ruckus with our is it Elite 8 now basketball, Caitlin Clark,
Yes.
the rematch with Angel Reese.
Yes.
Was very aggressive
Yes,
for the
it
first
was.
half of that game.
Yes, it was.
We were wrapping up trivia and I was like half paying attention and half watching like the fights that were happening behind me. Lots of throwing themselves to the ground. And in the end, though, Caitlin Clark ended up moving on,
Right.
the winner.
Those were the two teams that should have been in the finals. How they ended up in the same bracket, the whoever the committee wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
You didn't want to have those two playing at that point. You wanted to get them in the finals. But
We're rounding out our March Madness. This weekend is the Final Four.
Yep. My brother was at the UConn San Diego State game Saturday night, I guess. And he sent me a meme at one point that said, throw in the towel. Just somebody screaming, throw in the towel, because UConn went on a 30-0 run and just ran them out of the building.
Right.
Oh, UConn is vicious.
Time to go.
Yep. Their coach is a bit of a jerk, and the team is just.
That is unsportsmanlike.
Well, yeah.
I get it.
guess.
You want to win, you need a pronounced win. I want to get this out of the way just to let you know who the dominant one is here.
Yes.
However, then it becomes unsportsmanlike. You put in the B, the C, at this point, they've got nobody that's bad on the team, probably. So
No. Oh no, they're all good.
that's when you start running some stuff that's not been seen or practicing some stuff that you were working on in practice.
Yeah.
You don't just get all aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like Caitlin Clark a lot.
Yeah. No, she's good. She's good, and she's going to make. Well, when she goes pro, her salary. This is weird. Her salary as a pro is going to be less than what she's making now in college.
Right.
With her endorsements.
So that's why she should just go work for Ice Cube because he offered her $5 million.
Right, to play on the 3-on-3 league.
Yeah. Do that, Caitlin.
Right. Yeah.
Make your money while you can.
Cash in while you can.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sure somebody has a huge insurance policy on her in case she gets injured.
One of our trivia rounds this week is a little bit of basketball. It's not crazy, weird basketball stats. We're not going deep. We're just taking a little dip in the surface. But one of them, and we'll give you a little hint right now, just in case you're going to join us for some trivia. What's the difference between NBA basketball and a WNBA basketball? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Because everyone with the urging of Caitlin Clark, she should play with the boys, and then people saying she wouldn't make it. She'd be fine. The difference between their ball is exactly 1 inch.
Really?
Yep. That's it. 29.5, 28.5.
The 3-point line is shorter for women.
Yep.
And there was a game last weekend where the 3-point line was two different sizes. It was one size on one side of the court, and it was another size on the other side of it.
That was prominently featured that they got the lines right this time on whatever it was. And I was like, how did you get that wrong? How does that happen?
Somebody's not paying attention at all.
But honestly, even on TV, like, how does that even occur? Right? When you build the floor, that's usually what happens. Girls dribble the girls, boys, and boys dribble the ball. Thank you, Richard.
Guess what? I can read any more of that. I like the girls' game because they shoot, they make their foul shots. They don't hot dog very much. There's no posterizing. I mean, they knock each other around.
Yeah.
Like we saw last night with the UConn LSU game.
Very aggressive.
And the LSU coach is not the most popular woman in the world either.
I love her suits. Her fashion is fabulous. She's also a raving lunatic.
Right.
I love it personally, though.
Right.
Entertainment value, gotta say.
Yeah, and she's like, me, lunatic?
Yeah, right.
Not me.
You can just tell she's crazy. Like, you don't need to even let her speak. She's just, you can tell she's a wild lady. I love it.
Oh yeah. No, she's
I appreciate you.
She's a handful.
Men's basketball could be out of pocket, but I love it. Yes, you would have gotten that one right, Nate. Nice job.
There you go, Nate. Good boy.
How is Beth Ann Charters going, Richard? Hope you guys are getting ready for a new season. I see you working on Little Bethy, I think it is. I heard a little scuttlebutt that you were trying to get out of the charter game, my friend. Inquiring minds would like to know.
They're both charter people?
Yes. Yep. Beth Ann Charters was out of Provincetown. I'm not quite sure. He's been enjoying his quasi-retirement a little bit. So I don't know if he's done with it, if he's moving stuff, if he's selling it. I want to know. Or maybe you're just down on one boat again.
I don't think anybody ever really retires
You can't.
anymore.
You can't, because once you actually retire, I think you just die. It just happens. Like what is there to live for?
Right.
Right? My dad is busier in retirement than he's ever been. The man's
you've
building stuff.
Yeah, you've talked about him. He's working.
Oh my
on
God, I
people's
know.
roofs and-
But he's not up here working on his daughter's roof. Pops, I got a lot of work for you to do around here. So if you feel like it, come on back from Florida.
No, he's not here because it rains here.
Exactly. He's
All
waiting
day
out the
long.
weather.
All week long. He's
Right?
not coming back.
Oh, man. Well, he's coming back for graduation.
Oh, very good.
We're excited for that. And then after graduation, I think he's going to be dog sitting. Taking Bella back with you, Dad.
Oh, really? He's going to take Bella on the plane?
No, he's in Florida. I mean, he's in Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be nice enough for him to stay here by June.
Okay.
So he'll be
right.
back.
Well, thank you so
He'll be
much.
back in the Connecticut home.
How about and how about Mom? Is Mom coming for graduation?
No. We lost her invitation.
Not invited.
I don't know where it went, but maybe it's over here.
It's over here somewhere.
It's been lost.
Oh, okay.
We're not even speaking of the day out loud, just in case. So
Oh, all right.
I'm not doing it.
Uh,
We had this conversation. We had a family conversation yesterday, and it's been decided.
Mom's not invited.
No, she can watch the video. We'll send her the video.
Oh, jeez. And we're sure she doesn't watch us in the morning either. Oh no, it's only 5 o'clock out there.
Yes.
So she's not awake.
Oh, the house went on the market. So I don't know. I
Which
think
house?
she's in Arizona.
But this is confusing. But Arizona is where the boyfriend / husband / I just divorced the guy is.
Yes.
So she's back with him, or she's back in Arizona.
I think she's just there.
They're
I don't even begin to know their relationship.
okay.
I think he likes that.
He was the boyfriend for years.
Yeah.
Then she married him.
Correct.
Then she divorced him.
Correct.
She went back to San Diego.
Yes.
And now she's back in Arizona.
Yes.
With him.
Yes.
Kind of.
Correct.
Maybe.
Yep.
Okay.
Got it?
No.
No.
And she's got a moving pod, so she can take that with her wherever she goes.
Oh, she owns one?
I don't know if she bought it. Who knows? Who knows? Honestly, who knows? I can't. I won't. Once again, Hank, it'll come across the thing on the TV, and I'll go, oh, there she is. It's just poof, she's here, and poof, she's gone, and I don't even begin to know what's happening
Right.
in that brain of hers.
Well, I remember one day. I
Only
don't know
she
if it
can
was-
know.
I don't know if it was a year ago, 2 years ago, or whatever. We were sitting here chatting, and all of a sudden you just said, and oh, yeah, my mom got married. I was like, what?
That's because California Cougar came on the TV, and then I was
That's right.
promptly reminded by that.
Oh, yeah, by the way, my mom
Right.
got married. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you weren't invited.
So bizarre. I just can't keep track of it. I don't care to. I did see that IHOP has got maple flavored soda. But why?
What?
As if Pepsi is not sweet enough, you needed to add a maple flavoring to it, and they're making it to go with their pancakes. My teeth hurt. Remember when you were talking about how your teeth were itchy today? I was like,
Yes.
that makes my teeth itchy, is the amount of sugar that is in those beverages and breakfasts that is happening right there. Ugh.
Why would you? Oh, my goodness.
That sounds gross.
I know everything's kind of gimmicky. I feel like everybody needs to have a little shtick to get people to come and visit with them. I did see a positive thing trending, though, that people are less and less bound for the 4-year degrees
Yes, I saw
and
that.
more bound for learning an actual skill that you can use in life, which I think is also important.
Mhm.
$90,000?
$90,000 for tuition at a couple of colleges.
90 for 1 year.
Yeah.
1 year of college.
You better get really good grades, pal,
In a space where this day and age, you can just go online
and do something online.
and beep, boop, boop to your degree.
Right.
And it's never too late, mind you. Leah Remini just graduated college from King of Queens.
Really?
Yep. just over this past weekend, graduated. I forget what it was, but I was like, oh, see, for whatever reason, if you decide to change your mind, this is what life is about. I know we were always tunnel vision to
Right.
18 years old. And once you're 18, you've got to go do this. And then you're this. And then you're this. And we have definitely broken all of those molds post-COVID.
Right. Oh, certainly when I grew up, you went to high school, you went to college. There was no question. And when I said to my dad, I wanted to go to college to learn to be a disc jockey, he was like, what?
What?
Is that a career?
Right?
I said, I think what I want to do is I want to go to the New England School of Broadcasting and see if, and he was like, no, that's not a career. You can go to college,
Right.
you can take some courses, but no, you're not going to do that. So I didn't.
But I feel like you went at it the right way, going
Yeah.
to the regular school and then taking broadcasting stuff whilst there.
Right. Then that gave me an opportunity to do other things when I decided I didn't want to do broadcasting anymore. And here I am all these years later.
Right?
But
Look at him now.
I know it. Right here with Stephanie in the morning.
And Mariana today.
I know it. And Mariana.
All right. So do you have any goals for your 12th year of life?
No.
All right. What are the big plans this summer?
Going back to marine biology camp.
You really love that, huh?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about it?
Probably going snorkeling.
Oh, well, yeah.
And talk about what happened when you went snorkeling last year.
Oh, there were dolphins.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Were they like all touchy?
No, you're not allowed to touch them. It's illegal.
What if they came at you?
You're supposed to just stand there and put your hands up.
Really?
Yeah, that's what we did. Because the thing was, they told us when we got in the water, if animal like a dolphin or something comes too close, you have to stand there and put your hands up, and that happened.
Really?
Yeah.
So you just stood there? Did you
Yeah.
freak out a little?
No,
You weren't afraid?
they're dolphins.
I'd be freaked out. I would not like that.
And
I
then-
don't think.
And then when you went to go snorkeling the second time, you're in the boat and you couldn't go in the water because there were.
No, we were leaving. We were on the boat. There was just a manatee next to the boat. Just sitting there.
Oh, a blubbery manatee. They're just like little sea blobs. So cute.
And they found, I didn't forward it to you, but they found a couple days ago, they found what kind of a whale?
Gray whale.
A gray whale, which has been extinct in the Atlantic like forever.
Right, because it belongs on the West Coast.
Right. But it somehow found its way up through Alaska and the Arctic Circle and down, and it's and it's popping around somewhere. Now they have found what they thought was an extinct manatee popping around here somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Aren't manatees like warm water?
Oh, the global warming.
Yeah. I mean down Florida where they've
Yeah.
found it, some kind of extinct
Oh.
they thought wasn't around anymore.
Well, climate change is real. It's happening. Sorry.
That's right.
It's just what happens. Things are thawing out around here, just not in Massachusetts.
No.
My God. Well, we got another wet, wild week, and I'm looking forward to how this weekend shapes up. Hopefully, it gets a little bit nicer. Sunday looks to be nice and decent. So please come and visit us at Knockabout. If you need to shake off this doldrums of rainy misery, find us events on cape.com. We've got lots of activities for you to get done. You've got a shredding event coming up.
Yes, in a couple of weeks, we are having Great White Shred at the Today Real Estate parking lot. You can bring all your valuable documents that you really just shouldn't rip up and throw into recycling. And we will shred it for you free of charge.
And that's just another gentle reminder that tax day is a coming. And here's yet another Tuesday where I remind myself to do it, and I don't.
I got an email on Easter Sunday from our accountant saying, "Hey, do you want me to do your taxes or not this year, buddy?"
I'm right on top of that, Rose.
I went, yep, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Brutal.
So
And
that's on the to-do list this week.
I know. It's just got to get done. I think we waded into it. We started gathering all the evidence.
Yep.
Now we got to start booping it into the computer, and I'm just not ready for it. We've got our first newsletter coming out. Emily has been working on that, so you'll be seeing that. We'll find out who the winner of our cakes is for the month, who our monthly winner is for our prizes, and all the contests that we've got coming up on Lemonadio. Also, we have got our farmers market, which is coming. We are 8 weeks away. 8 weeks away from
Wow.
our first farmers market, which is going to be taking place in the Mashpee Commons Knockabout Beer Garden, where we've got children's programming, we've got food. I was just talking to a couple growers yesterday, and also Midnight Hour is going to be back with their scallops every other week. So I'm
Yes.
thrilled for that. Something about their scallops is just nothing better than it. I can't have scallops.
You got to learn to like scallops, pal.
You really do. You like these ones. Like they're just honestly candy. It's my favorite. So we've got that coming up in the Mashpee Commons. Look for that. If you're a vendor and you want to take part in it, or you're a maker, please reach out to us. All you have to do is go to mashpeefarmersmarket.com. Anything else you want to talk about? Say goodbye. Say hi to your friends.
They're all in class.
They're gone. They're at
Yeah.
school now
I
Wait.
saw 2 of them in the chat and then they left because it's
because it's school.
yeah.
Well, it's 8:20 now.
They
so.
like literally just
Well,
shut
unless
the doors.
they've snuck into a closet, or they've snuck into the boys' room or the girls' room, and they're still watching.
Yeah.
Yep. You're on an educational field trip for your birthday right now.
Yeah.
If you need me to sign a note, I absolutely will. Have a great week, everybody. Tomorrow on the show, Lauren joins us from O Places Spaces.
Oh, cool.
And they have been cooking up a whole lot of activities for the kids, for the adults, for our seniors that I can't wait to talk to her about. Looking forward to it. So we'll chat then. You ready to go, Hank?
Ready to go. See you guys at noontime with a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
All right. We like a little bit of this and that. We'll talk later. Bye,
Okay.
everybody.
Happy birthday, Mariana.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
To
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.